Yay!
Hi everybody, thanks for coming. My name is Patrick Davidson. I'm the current treasurer for the Cordova Cooperative Homes Board of Directors. I want to thank you all for coming today and help us celebrate our 40th anniversary. There are many families who've lived here for the last 35, 40 years. We have multiple generations of family here, and this is a community, a home, a place to raise your children and to grow old. I and my family have been living here 6 years. I could not think of a better place to raise my children. I'm proud to live here and proud to be a member of Cordova Cooperative Homes and the Board of Directors. I'm pleased to call up Mayor John Henry from the City of Oshawa to say a few words.
So good afternoon, and thank you for inviting us, and it's great to be here with Deputy Mayor Nestor Pitterbecke and MPP Jennifer French. But I have the privilege of remembering when this facility was first built, because I was the guy that used to go in and deal with the treasurer, I think right over here. And the company that I worked with, we actually carried all the furniture into this building and built the first office. So Stacy, it's great to see you. And so now today I'm here, and I have the privilege of celebrating your 40th anniversary. So we have a scroll from the City of Oshawa that just simply reads, Cordova Cooperative Homes, presented on behalf of the members of the City Council and the citizens of Oshawa, I offer my sincerest congratulations for providing 40 years of exceptional service in our community, and wish Cordova Co-op Homes many more years of continued success. But on the other side, I have a letter to Clifford, and I just basically want to say thank you. It takes a lot of work for a facility like this to stay well run. It takes a lot of volunteers, and if you would join me, how about a big round of applause for your board and all the volunteers that make it through. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Now I'm going to introduce our MPP, Jennifer French, and turn it over to her for a moment.
Thank you, and good afternoon. This is perfect weather for such a special celebration. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm glad to be here, and I'm afraid I don't remember when you started, unlike the mayor. But I'm very pleased to be here 40 years later and celebrate, and I understand that there are original families here who have been along for the entire community journey, and that's very special. And I know that this community really is a slice of the entire provincial demographic, that you have such diversity here, that you have, as we've heard, different generations and so many stories in community, and that reflects the greater community of Oshawa, but the province. And that's a very special thing to be a part of. So thank you for including me today. I also brought a scroll, not to be outdone by the mayor. So I would like to present that as well to Cordova Cooperative Homes with the certificate of recognition as you celebrate the occasion of your 40th anniversary. And here's to the next 40. May they be as special as the first.
I'm getting the 4. I'm waiting to stick what I'm doing.
And we have one more guest speaker here. I'd like to introduce Nestor Pitterbecke.
He's getting better. I coached him for a day, but he's close anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have a scroll. All I have is memories, and I want to just, some of you weren't around, but I remember being here on opening day when they cut the ribbon, and how this got here. And I see Gary Kent sitting here, which reminds me way back 40 some odd years ago when Gary had the idea about co-ops, and there weren't any. I think there was 2 out west. I don't know that we had any in Ontario at all. And this was the first co-op that was built in Ontario, I believe, and Gary can correct me if I'm wrong. But it was at Ed Broadbent's office, whom I had the great pleasure of working for many, many years, that Gary Kent would be sitting there. I think he worked steady nights, I'm sure he did at that time, and he would meet Mr. Broadbent when he came from Ottawa. In fact, he was there before us. Sometimes I felt like giving him a key so he could go in and make coffee and make himself at home, and while he was waiting for us to be there. But Gary was a driving force with regard to co-ops here in Ontario, and especially this one, the first one. And I think after that, one across the road was built, one down south was built, and co-ops took off in Oshawa, especially under that era. So it's not that because someone from Ottawa was great and conscientious about allowing you people to have this place. It was because of people like Gary Kent, Barb Henderson, Rosie Chrétien, few of the names that come to my mind. There was many, many more that worked very hard and put in very many hours, laborious hours, to make this thing happen. And we have to congratulate them all for that, and I understand that's going to take place here today. So to all of you, congratulations. Keep up the good work here. Keep it going. And again, perhaps, Gary, we'll have to get you to Ottawa to get this co-op thing going again across the country, because we certainly need some non-profit housing like this one is there. Congratulations to you all, and it's my pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Mayor Henry, MPP Jennifer French, and Nestor for their kind words, the certificates on behalf of the City of Oshawa and the Province of Ontario. We appreciate you attending the event today, knowing that you have a whole bunch of other things that are here today. So thanks again for your generosity. I would like to invite Carrie from the Kent family to come and say a few words about the co-op before it got started.
Hi. Sorry if I stutter or anything, I'm not good in crowds, but anyway, as Nestor was saying, when we were kids, my dad would come home and he'd lay out all the plans and all the ideas of this beautiful environment where people would learn to live together and work together to make something work and still be able to live a decent life. And for many of us, I mean, we didn't see much of him back then, but in the end, he made something that even we've taken benefit of. Many of you will know that I had my twins here, and my daughter here before I moved out to my own house, and a few of my sisters did as well. And all because people like my dad believed that there was something better for those of us that have to make a living in life and want to do a decent life for our children. So I hope you have all had a great life here, and you will continue to have a great life and keep making it work. And thanks very much for coming out. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks. So I'd like to ask our past president, Florence Morel, and Linda Sargenson to come forward, as well as Carrie and a representative from the Kent family to step over to the garden here so we can do a little presentation and unveiling.
Well, we've got our first board in, and there's a lot of different ideas. Yeah, sure, Florence. Over there first.
Take the mic with you, Florence. Florence, take it with you.
Oh, no.
You're coming with me? You're coming with me? You're coming with me?
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry.
Are you going up there?
Yes.
You're turning this way.
Yep.
Okay.
No, that's all right. One of us ended in the garden, so it seems to be okay.
Our sound set.
Thank you so much.
So this is a plaque. It says it's dedicated to Mr. J. Gary Kent on the 40th anniversary of Cordova Cooperative Homes, established in 1976, in appreciation for his vision and commitment, June 2016. Just a little bit of a picture.
No, K-A-R-E-E. And it's last name is Kent? Yeah.
Oh. K-A-R-E-E.
Give everybody a chance.
And